My first passion, or should I say first taste of music, was when I was around 6 years old. I lived with my granddad, who had a passion for singing and playing guitar. One day, he took me to karaoke and I had so much fun. From then on, every weekend I would watch but never perform. This is the beginning to my journey with music. Now that I had an interest in music, I wanted to be involved with it, so I joined the school choir in grade 5 and gave the clarinet a go. I liked it a lot, but 3 to 4 months went by and I didn't want to practice it anymore. I got frustrated, so I dropped the clarinet and picked up the guitar. Best decision I made. At 11 years old, I had finally decided to sing in front of everyone at karaoke night. I stuffed up a lot because I was nervous, but I had never felt more proud of myself within the moment. My granddad would always say, "Practice makes perfect, Taylor." Once I started high school, I slowly became confident enough to start singing in front of people. It started off as just my group of friends, then in front of my classmates, and gradually I ended up performing on school assembly for the very first time. A few years go by and I started to perform at events the school held. Things like that is what helped me gain more confidence in myself, and having people around me who supported me with every decision I made that had to do with music. Songwriting to me is an art. It isn't just some words on paper. They're feelings and emotions drawn out of you and converted into what I call beautiful artworks of music. Songwriting to me is transforming my own personal problems and making it into music. It helps me through times where it's just easier for me to write them into lyrics and share them with those who connect in the same way as I do. The first song I ever wrote was in my early stages of high school. The assignment was to write an original and record it. But I felt out of my comfort zone because I had never written my own song before. I felt I just wasn't getting it. Until my dad came and helped me with the topic and a bit of a melody. It was about childhood and how much different and easy it was back then compared to growing up and becoming young adults. The song was titled Forever Young and became my first completed song, and it only made me want to write more. I still remember my first ever audition. It was for X Factor in 2012 when I was only 14 years old. I went there knowing that there would be a chance of me not getting in, but I didn't audition for that. I auditioned mainly for the experience. And although I didn't make it, I walked away with again another great experience and some comments that only made me try harder. They told me these exact words: "You have a beautiful soft tone and we would love if you came back in a few years' time and auditioned for us again." Those comments back then meant everything to me. I wasn't sad that I didn't make it. I was amazed that I actually decided to go along with it. In grade 11, I went to TAFE and did a Cert 3 in music. I performed gigs at TAFE with my band called Treble D's. We mainly performed R&B and reggae music. TAFE taught me a lot that school didn't. We had both theory classes and prac classes. I walked away with a fair bit of knowledge and knowing who I was, and met amazing people who were once in the music industry themselves. My second audition was of course applying for BPM at Griffith University. Now I'm in the course, and I guess I can kind of say I made it. First step on my journey to music.